Hello everybody, our lesson today is comparing fractions. Comparing fractions helps us to find which fraction is greater or which fraction is smaller or which two fractions are equal. To compare fractions we will use these three signs. This is the greater sign, the smaller sign, equal to, greater than, smaller than, equal to. To compare any two fractions we can use models like these shapes, or we can use two strategies: same denominator or same numerator, same denominator or same numerator. Our first strategy is same denominator, same denominator. Let's see our first example. Here at first we want to write the two fractions to compare them. To write the fractions we will count all the parts 1, 2, 3, 4 and write it as denominator. Total parts are 4 and the colored parts 1, 2 and write it on the top as numerator. 2/4. This fraction is 2/4. The second shape we will write the fraction, count all the parts 1, 2, 3, 4 and the colored parts 1, 2, 3. This fraction are 3/4, 3/4. To know which fraction is bigger or which fraction is smaller, from the models we can see that 2 parts from 4 parts are smaller than 3 parts of 4 equal parts. So 3/4 is the bigger, so the mouse will eat 3/4. Let's see the another shapes. 1, 2, 3. The total part are 3 parts. Write it in denominator and the colored parts 1, 2. This fraction is 2/3, 2/3. Here in the second shape, the total parts 1, 2, 3 on the bottom and the colored parts 1/3 or 1/3. This fraction is 2/3 and this fraction is 1/3. From the models we can see that 2 parts from 3 equal parts is bigger than 1 part from 3 equal parts. So 2/3 is bigger than 1/3. From these two examples we can see that when the denominators are the same, here the denominator is 4 and here is 4. When the denominators are the same we will look to the numerator. The numerator here is 2 and here is 3. The bigger number is the bigger fraction, so 3/4 bigger than 2/4. Again here, when we see that the denominators are the same we will look to the numerator. The numerator here is 2 and numerator here is 1. 2 is bigger than 1, so 2/3 is bigger than 1/3. Our strategy, same denominator. When the denominators are the same, look at numerator. The bigger numerator is the bigger fraction. Ordering fractions. Let's solve this exercise. Here 3/4 and 1/4. When we look, we see that the two denominators are the same. So look at the numerators. Here 3 and here 1. 3 is bigger than 1, so 3/4 is bigger than 1/4. Here 5/7, 6/7, 5, 7, 6, 7. Here the denominators are the same. Here is 7 and here is 7. So look at numerator. The bigger numerator is the bigger fraction, so 6 is bigger than 5, so 6 sevens are bigger than 5 sevens. 2/9, 7/9. The denominators are the same. Look at numerator. Numerator here is 7 and here is 2. The bigger numerator is the bigger fraction, so 7/9 is bigger. Here 4/5 and 1. 4/5 or 1. This one we can make it a fraction with denominator is 5, so we can write it as 5/5. Now we can compare. The denominators are the same. Look at numerators. Here is 5 and here is 4. Which one is bigger, 5 or 4? No, 5 is bigger, so 1 is bigger than 4 over 5. Here 3 over 3 and 1, we see that 1 equals 3 over 3. Here 3 over 3 and here 3 over 3, they are equal. Again here 1 and 6 over 6, this one we can write it as 6 over 6. 6 over 6 and 6 over 6, they are equal. 3 over 5, 2 over 5. 3 over 5, 2 over 5. The denominators here are equal, so look at numerator. The big numerator is the bigger fraction. Here's 3 and here's 2. 3/5 are bigger than 2/5. Here 9 over 11, 7 over 11. 9 over 11, the denominators are equal. So 9 over 7, the bigger numerator is the bigger fraction. 9 is bigger than 7, so 9 over 11 is bigger than 7 over 11. If we have here 3 over 5 or 3 over 8, which one is bigger, 3 over 5 or 3 over 8? We will use the second strategy, which is if we see that the numerators are the same, look at denominator. Denominator here is 5 and denominator here is 8. So the smaller denominator is the bigger fraction. The smaller denominator is the bigger fraction. So 3 over 5 is bigger than 3 over 8. Let's solve this. 4 over 8 or 7 over 8. The two denominators are equal, so we will use our first strategy. Look at numerator. The bigger numerator is the bigger fraction. 7 is bigger than 4, so 7 over 8 is bigger than 4 over 8. Here 2 over 4 or 10 over 8. When we look here, we didn't find same denominators or same numerators, so we can use equal fractions or simplifying fractions, which we talked about in the last lesson. To solve this fraction, we can use equal fraction or simplifying fractions. Let's simplify the bigger fraction to make it a smaller fraction. Simplifying means divided, so we will divide here. We said that when we divided the fraction, we have to divide the numerator and the denominator by the same number. So here we will divide 18 and 8, they are in table 2, so we will divide it by 2, numerator and denominator by 2 as well. 10 divided 2 equals 5. 8 divided 2 equals 4. When I look, I see that denominators here is the same denominator, so the bigger numerator is the bigger fraction. Here is 5 and here is 2. 5 is bigger than 2, so 5/4 is bigger than 2/4. Another example, 12 over 18 or 4 over 6. 12 over 18, 4 over 6. We can use simplifying fractions or equal fractions. Let's use equal fractions. I want to make this smaller fraction a bigger fraction, so we will use times or multiplying. When we multiply the numerator by a number, we have to multiply the denominator by the same number. So we want to make 4 12, so we will multiply by 3, and we will multiply 6 also by 3. 4 times 3 equals 12. 6 times 3 equals 18. So 12 over 18, here 12 over 18, these two fractions are equal.